Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here again with my weekly predictions and analysis for gold and silver. Those who are new to the channel, I share my weekly, monthly and daily analysis as well for major global markets as well as metals such as gold and silver. So stay tuned with the latest updates. Please subscribe the channel, and those who are already a member of this channel, don't forget to share it across and spread the word if you are profiting from my analysis and if you appreciate my effort. So this week is going to be crucial to us, as this week is also going to be the monthly changeover week where we are going to see a fresh candle starting for the next month. I'll be sharing somewhere in between, before the month beginning I will be sharing my monthly analysis and prediction as well as usual. But let's see what lies ahead for this week on gold and silver. So see, we have seen massive red candle previous week, and the where it has touched 1760, close to 1760 levels. Now this week was the last week was a major bearish candle, but last week it did show some pullback but not a major move, and remained below 1790 1793 levels. That is the high it has achieved, and the low was right now confined at around 1770. Now for this week I will be definitely watchful of these levels. Let me try to draw and show you something. I will be also giving the technicals. We will be coming back to technicals. First let's have a look at the chart. This is the weekly chart, and it is getting some support here at around 1760 to 1770 levels. Now for this week, similarly for this week, I will be watchful of 1770 levels. If it drops, I should be cautious if it drops below 1770 levels. Else, because the week has closed at 1781, once it goes past by 1785, I will be bullish for the week, and I will be expecting it to head back again towards 1812 and 1833 levels, close to this level. Though if you look at this, the gold has fallen back into the long term downward trending channel. So any breakout above this, which is which is at around 1833, any breakout above this definitely will take us back in the bullish zone and buy zone. Now let me tell you why this has happened and why we did saw this fall. Anyways, those who understand a little of technicals, if you look at the Fibonacci of this, let me draw the Fibonacci for you all. So this is the low which we saw, and this is the high which we saw in the nearest time frame, maybe few weeks. If you see this 1768 levels is what we are getting a support, and this is what is 61.8% retracement levels. So it has got a good support from this, because always 61.8 and 38.2 levels are, I will watch for a retracement whenever I look for a Fibonacci. So in Fibo numbers, these levels are very crucial, and that is why we have got a good support at these levels. Once gold saw this fall, though a little bit of tolerance definitely you can add, maybe different time frames, different factors, but yes, 1760 to 1770 levels, it has got a good support, which I see as a 61.8% of retracement. So now it will try to look back again towards 1797, and once 1797 is done, 1825 and 1833, 1833 is not a Fibo number, but yes, it's a good resistance for any upward move. So I will be watchful of 1797, and on the downside for the week I will be watchful of 1773 as well, 1770 as well rather, I will say. So somewhere you can take 1770 as a support for the week, and 1797 as the first target, and 1825 and 1833 as a subsequent target, and in between 1812 also you can get a good resistance. So this is a brief outlook, but yes, once it breaks this zone at around 1760 to 70, if it breaks this zone, definitely it is going to drop again towards 1700 levels, close to 1700 levels. But whether this will happen or not, let's have a look at the indicators also and multiple time frames also. So look what does gold did. And this is the daily chart, and if you look at the daily charts, let me try to show. So see, this is the level where it has got major consolidation happening, where we saw major consolidation happening when it did break out on the upside, and now after it has retraced completely, now trying to show similar consolidation in this range, that is around 1760 to 1800 range. So maybe we will see a little consolidation further in this range, and then it might try to break upside and achieve higher highs. If this time it goes up, this time it goes past 1850, it is definitely going to head back towards 1960. This is the target which we have shared earlier. So possibly, let's see if this consolidation when it breaks out of this consolidation zone, I will be watchful of 1797, then 1812. Any breakout above these levels definitely will be an indicator of a bull run again, and we might see higher highs in gold in coming days. So this is on the daily chart. At the same time, any breakdown above below these levels at around 1760, definitely it is a bearish indicator, and we are going to head back towards 1733 and 1700 levels, and close to that. Beyond that, sky is the limit, though 1670 might provide a good support. Looking at the monthly charts, let's looking at the monthly candle. So see, on the monthly candle, we have already seen a low at around 1760. We have already seen a high, that is higher highs, lower lows, it is shown. Now it has got a good, if it is it is trying to form a bearish engulfing where a red candle engulfs the previous bullish green candle. I will be watchful of this, and I will be definitely watchful of where it closes the month. Somewhere in between here, 1812 to 1833, maybe next month might be bearish again, and it will try to drop. And if it doesn't, if it remains consolidated within these levels at around 1770 to 1797, somewhere in between these for next 3 days, and then the month begins with the breakout, definitely we are going to see a bigger bullish green candle. So I will be expecting for these first 3 days, might be we are going to see a range bound midweek till midweek, where gold performs between 1770 to 1797, and then it gives you breakout either upside or downside. Mostly I am expecting it is going to be on the upside, and we are going to head back again next month towards 1900 plus levels, but definitely that I will be sharing on my monthly analysis. Why I am saying so? Let's have a look at the indicators. Indicators are going to give us a better picture. So looking at the indicators on the daily charts, if you look at this, see, right now gold is trading at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands on the daily chart. If you look at the parabolic, it is consistently red, not even a single green dot on the parabolic chart. And if you also look at the moving average, so see the weighted moving average, 20 moving average, 50 moving average, 100 trading below all these levels right now, and any breakout above, any crossover between 100 and moving average 100, moving average 50, or any golden cross, if you are going to see, that will take it into a bullish or buy zone again. So I will be watchful of these levels, which are going to be till 1812 to 1840 50 levels. Any breakout above this definitely is going to be a indication of a massive bull ride ahead. So looking at this, the RON on a daily chart is trying to cross over into a buy zone. And if you look at the stochastic on a daily chart has almost hit a bottom, and now trying to recover from here, and are heading upside, and maybe consolidation in this zone, and then a breakout definitely will take it towards upside. But yes, I will be watchful and cautious. Appears that gold is going to remain range bound. MACD lines are trying to converge. See this curve here in the blue line is trying to converge towards the red line, and maybe a crossover and then a bullish entry into buy zone will definitely see. Interesting thing is the RSI part. The RSI on daily charts is almost trading at oversold levels consistently for past few days, when also it has hit the bottom and entered into a oversold territory, but right now stable and trading close to the oversold zone. and that is why I'm saying a lot much movement on the upside is due, and gold might see a break up, break, it is trying to go bullish again next month. So this is the analysis which I am looking at. Now let me try to give you the levels which we can expect for the week. Let me turn off the indicators. It is so I will be expecting gold to trade above 1773, and my first target is 1797, and the next target is 1812. This is going to be my fairly broadly trading range for the big week, but yes, after 1812, 1825 and 1833 also I will be looking forward to. Any break below 1773, which is a strong support, I will still not be turning bearish till 1760. Once it breaks 1760, I'll be taking this as a strongly bearish indicator, and especially if this happens post midweek, then yes, I will be taking as a bearish indicator, and we might see a good drop again in gold in the coming days. Also, be watchful how it behaves in the first 3 days. Maybe the next candle, if it shows a retracement towards 1812, 1825 in the first 3 days, and then it starts dropping in the next 3 days, that definitely we are going to analyze in our weekly analysis. But yes, I will expect it to drop below 1760 levels, and then it will head towards 1700. However, my expectation from gold is it is going to be fairly bullish, and we are going to look towards 1800 and 1812, 1825 levels this week. So this is all for gold. Now let's have a look at the silver. Silver is also showing similar formation and consolidating in this zone as 2550 to 2650 levels. We saw this happening in previous time frames also. If you look at this, this is the consolidation zone for silver in previous times we saw. So it traded in this zone for quite some time, saw this high at around 2883, then a drop retracement, and now it is trying to consolidate and trying to see a break. Now which way it will break, that is going to be matter of interest to us. I will be expecting maybe I will couple my uh, direction with the indicators better, so wait till that. But yes, I will be expecting again for silver to act bullish. Let's have a look at the silver on let me try to draw first the Fibo retracement. This is an addition here, and if you look at the nearest low near term high, we saw this as a 61.8% retracement from the high at around 2880, and this is again a matter of interest. 38.2 and 61.8 are critical or good Fibo retracement levels from where we definitely expect a bounce back. So any break below 2560 here will definitely be an indicator that it is going to head towards 2495 and 2380 levels in coming days. Else I will be expecting it to bounce back from here. And if you look at this, what it did is it is now trying to consolidate and trying to show some bullishness in the charts. Now let's have a look at the weekly charts. On the weekly charts also, let me try to draw what it is trying to make and what it is trying to form. See double bottom here, and now it is trading in this channel, which is a consistently upward trending channel. However, the trend top here is a definitely squeezing, which I am looking forward to, that it is trying to form some squeeze. But yes, if it breaks somewhere here, then it is strongly bullish, and we are going to see that happening soon possibly. But for the week, I will be expecting it to trade between 2600 to 2800 levels, maybe lesser than that 2750, which is also a good support, and 2700 and 2750 also a good resistance level for any upward move. So this appears on a weekly chart. Let's have a look at the monthly chart. So couple of bullish candles, but yes, the lows, if you see on the monthly charts also, if you see this low, this is consistently in upward trending channel. So mostly the next month is going to be again a further bullish candle. If it doesn't break below 2500 levels, if it breaks below 25, sky is the limit on the downside, and we are going to see a good fall in silver towards 2200 again. So wait for that monthly analysis, but yes, I will be expecting a pullback. Now let's couple our observation and let's have a look at the indicators. So on the daily charts, if you look at the silver is trading below in a bearish territory for all the 20, 50, 100 moving average lines. The parabolic SAR is red, all the red dots you can see here. Bollinger Bands trading at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands here and consolidating in this zone. I'll be expecting soon a break in silver, and it is going to be in bullish or buy zone again. That is my expectation, but yes, I will be watchful of the levels, which I will be giving you soon. The Arun here is fairly, I will say, neutral, and look at the KDJ, it is still in a buy zone on the daily chart. Possibly it is trying to enter into, it is looking upwards but with little movement, so I'll be cautious that it is definitely going to give you a strong break, and which way it is going to be, the levels will indicate. Now see, this MACD lines on a daily chart are also trying to curve and crossover. Once these crossover, a strong buy it will come in. RSI, the interesting signal is here coming from RSI levels, which are trading at almost oversold levels for quite some time now, and now it is trying to enter into bullish or buy zone again. That is going to be my expectation. Once again I am saying, markets are supreme, they are going to decide which way to take. But yes, looking at this, I will be expecting silver to trade between, I'll be expecting silver to trade between 2570 to 2700 levels, and after 2700 I will be expecting 2750. This is going to be an interesting level to watch out for. Any break above this is definitely an indication of good bullishness, and also in between 2660 you should be looking forward to. So in sum, I am still bullish on silver, but yes, any break below 2570 will take us towards 2500 levels. Any break below 2500 will take us towards 2200 in coming days, coming weeks, coming months. So be watchful and cautious. Be watchful of the number at 2570 and 2550, close to this number 2550 to 2570. You should be cautious. Don't trade between 2550 to 2570. Above 2570 you can still remain long and expect it to achieve 2700 and 2750 levels. Put your stop loss, for those who are long, put your stop loss at 2550, exit there, and we might see 2500 again in coming days. So stay cautious. Thank you. This is all from my side. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, friends. Thank you very much. Have a great and profitable week ahead.